bring Danielle in. We're going to play a little video to give you a little behind the scenes of what she does with Grab the Gold. Take a look. Danielle Ontiveros with us today. So good to see you.
Thank you so much, Casey. I'm excited.
I'm excited too because and I'm not just saying this, I eat Grab the Gold bars every morning. They're so good.
Yes, you had one in your purse when we got here.
I pulled one out and was like, look, I have one with me because I literally eat them every day. I did not plant it there on purpose.
Yeah, I saw the proof.
Okay, so you guys are probably seeing Grab the Gold bars. They are in Kroger, they are in Publix, they're in pretty much everywhere you go, everywhere. They're next door at Frothy Monkey. You can find them everywhere. Chocolate peanut butter is the one I love. They also have peanut butter and jelly bars, but they're just great for breakfast on the go. Tell me a little bit about your story. Your story is completely fascinating to me.
Yes, it was one of those things that you have a need, you have a want, and you just go ahead and do it. So it was 1990. I was 16 years old, skipped breakfast all the time, and I was eating these terrible bars. They tasted gross, and then I was hungry afterwards. And so I decided I could make my own. And I made this recipe in one night and thought it was so good. I sold it the next day, went out with a picnic basket, and walked around to places and sold my bars.
As a 16-year-old.
Yes. So, I mean, I love it that, I mean, it's crazy how it happened. I had the idea, made the recipe, and first sale all within 24 hours. And I knew I had something. So I was homeschooled for high school. I was able to build my business during high school and didn't even go to college, just kept going with my business.
That's amazing. And it's grown so much. You guys are in more than 5,000 stores across the country, more than 400 locations in Nashville area, right?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But your story did take a little turn. You guys were in New Orleans when Hurricane Katrina hit, and unfortunately, you guys lost everything, right?
Yes. My mom and I were living there, and we evacuated at the last moment. Fortunate enough for that. But yeah, we lost our home and everything in it, which, you know, it's things. And as long as the people and our pets were safe, but it was a traumatic experience. It was really, you know, life-changing. Just kind of changed my perspective about what I wanted to do in my life and what I wanted to focus on. Yeah.
Absolutely. What a crazy thing and terrible thing to have to go through. But you guys decided to come to Nashville after that. You relocated here. Actually, you moved out to Franklin. So what made you guys choose Nashville and Franklin specifically?
I'll tell you is that I didn't know where I wanted to live. And after the hurricane, I'm originally from California, but I wanted to live somewhere different. And I didn't have any plan, any ideas. I didn't have any connections other places. And I opened my emails after evacuating and finding out I had lost my home to find that there were all these emails from people in the Nashville area. Aww. And we want Grab the Gold to be a Nashville product. And we love you, and we know you don't know us, but come live with us. Do you need money to help you get started? You know, what can we do for you? And I was crying, just all the love from strangers. And I knew it was a sign, and I had to move here.
That's so amazing. And, you know, my husband and I travel quite a bit, and I always feel like people in Nashville are the best. You know, people are great everywhere, but they're just so loving here. And it sounds like you experienced that firsthand.
Yes, and it continued. After I moved here, I made a lot of friends, people who were customers and I didn't know. And then just, again, even like the landlord where we first got our first space, he sent workers to do things for us and help us. And then I would try and pay him, and he would say, you know, if someone who owns a lot of property, a lot of real estate here in the Franklin area, and he would say, you know, that's okay, I took care of it for you. And I was just like, who does this? I mean, people in Nashville do things for each other. We know it's the volunteer state, but it's the heart of the people. And I'm really glad to see that as Nashville and Franklin is growing, it really feels like the people who are moving here are adopting that spirit. I love that. Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, let's show them the bars over here. You brought a whole display. As I said, chocolate and peanut butter are my favorite. They taste like a cookie. You said cookie dough, which is more accurate.
Yeah, like a no-bake cookie. And I feel like it brings people back to like this nostalgic time when maybe your mom or your grandma made a no-bake cookie. And so when people eat it, they're like, oh, it just reminds me of childhood. It makes me feel so good. And Casey says she hasn't tried the peanut butter and jelly yet. It has cranberries in it and it's delicious. So it might be her new favorite. You're going to have to check back with her.
Danielle told me when she created that recipe that's all you ate for like a month because it was so good.
Yeah, maybe even 6 months. I didn't go back to the chocolate for a very long time.
It sounds like you can't go wrong either way. They're amazing. And the best part is they are healthy, but they just taste really good. So it doesn't taste healthy at all. What's in it that makes it so healthy?
Well, there's organic thick cut oats and creamy peanut butter. It gives you a lot of protein. There's some non-GMO soy, so that also gives you protein and potassium. So you're getting the same amount of potassium as a small banana. You're getting high fiber, which keeps you full, and then you're getting protein. Everything will keep you full and fueled for about 3 to 4 hours.
That's how I learned about it. My sister is a nurse, and she eats Grab the Gold every morning, and she was telling me it's the only thing that I can eat in the morning quickly that keeps me full until lunchtime.
Absolutely. I know a lot of people, and some guys are like, there's no way it's going to keep me full. And they're like, oh, it really does.
So good. And where you guys make it here in Nashville, right?
Yes, we do. We're in Cool Springs, and we have a small crew, our own facility, and we make them ourselves. So it's not just some big company making them and you see them on the shelves in your grocery store and your coffee shop and the convenience store. It's literally made by us right here. Yeah. It's local.
Something we can be proud of, and I'm sure you're proud of. What's it like going into a store and seeing your Grab the Gold bars everywhere? Because you can get them in Kroger, Publix, pretty much any little coffee shop or Smoothie King or anything like that.
Yeah, it's crazy, just be standing right there at Walgreens and see the product there. It used to really freak me out. I'm getting a little more used to it, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to take a selfie with this. This is crazy.
I love it. So check them out. They can also order them online, right?
Yeah, on our website, grabthegold.com, or on Amazon, whatever is most convenient for everybody. But of course, support local. Check out our website, put in your zip code, and try and find a store near you so that you support local.
Thank you for moving to Nashville, Franklin area. We're just so happy to have you and proud to have you part of our community.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the music coming next too.
Our question today is, what's the most Instagrammable spot in Williamson County? What would you say yours is?
I think what do you call the bridge that goes over
Natchez Trace?
Thank you, the Natchez Trace Bridge. I mean, yeah.
Right, that's a good one. There's so many places in Williamson County. That's just one reason we love it. Danielle, thank you.
Thank you so much, Casey.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to get to Lewis